Respawn Entertainment's Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is finally out, and surprise, surprise, it's not half bad. Though it's an action-adventure title, it's not about mindlessly hacking and slashing foes to bits. So here are 11 tips and tricks to ensure that Cal Kestis survives his journey. 1 with the Force. The Force can work in mysterious ways, so why not use it to force push an enemy off a cliff? This makes certain battles a lot easier to deal with, especially against Purge troopers. Execute a force pull on, say, a droid and toss it at your enemies for explosive effect. Of course, if you favor survivability, use Force Slow. This lets you get a few hits on an enemy's health without worrying about their guard. Force powers are strong, so don't be afraid to use them when the situation is dire. Sabers and Scenarios. Your dreams of surviving more duels than Darth Maul, well, half of him anyway, have been fulfilled after getting the double-bladed lightsaber. However, it's best to use it only when battling multiple foes. When fighting one-on-one, the regular lightsaber is the superior choice since it deals more damage per swing. Of course, you could double-blade it throughout the game if you so desire. We're not stopping you. Green doors and yellow paths. Open up your 3D map real quick and you'll notice different colors applied to doors and pathways. Red doors can't be entered and might require a certain ability to unlock them. Once you obtain said ability, they'll turn green. Likewise, there are yellow paths which denote unexplored areas. Keep an eye out for those and explore the map thoroughly to find different secrets. You never know what paths and doors can open up as you progress. The Art of War. As noted earlier, BD1 can scan foes and provide information on their weaknesses. However, sometimes the best way to defeat an enemy is to witness their moves firsthand. Don't blindly rush into battle, swinging that lightsaber like a Padawan scrub. Instead, look for opportunities to parry foes. See if there are any environmental hazards that can be used to your advantage. Know when to dodge and when to strike. It's also worth noting that parry windows become smaller on higher difficulties, so make sure to master that early on or later fights will be a pain. Forcing survival. When starting out, it's best to invest skill points into the survival and force trees. These provide health and force gauge increases. Given that your lightsaber needs the force gauge for certain moves, it's a good idea to upgrade it early on. Plus, with enough survivability, you should be able to tackle the early challenges that planets like Dathomir provide, and save future skill points for those sweet lightsaber upgrades. The double-bladed lightsaber. Do you want a double-bladed lightsaber just like Darth Maul? Well, of course you do. While you could go to Kashyyyk or Bogano to pick it up, those will both take a little bit of time, so the best option is to head to the planet Dathomir. It's available from the start and has its share of tough challenges, like the Night Sisters, so be prepared. There are other secrets to discover when more abilities are unlocked, but in the meantime, make a beeline for the double-bladed lightsaber and bask in its crowd control grace. Hidden treasure. Exploration is a given in a Metroidvania game because it can lead to great rewards like life and force essences for increasing your health and force respectively. You need to collect 3 of each though. There are also chests with cosmetics and echoes which provide lore. These provide XP, so it's worth going out of your way to find them. Weaponizing XP loss. Like Soulsborne games, you lose experience points when you die. If an enemy kills you, then that enemy will be marked upon revival and you can retrieve lost XP. Unlike your typical Souls-like though, you don't need to kill a foe to recover XP. Simply inflict damage on them and it'll return. An interesting side effect of regaining XP is that your health and force gauge will be topped off. You can use this to your advantage in particularly tough fights. Just break the enemy's guard with enough attacks and force powers. Then inflict health damage, restore your own health and force gauge, and finish them off. Scan, scan, scan. Defeating enemies will net you XP, as is to be expected from a Souls-like game. However, you can also earn XP from scanning things with BD1. So if you see anything interesting, be it an enemy, corpse, or suspicious object, scan it liberally. It's basically free XP, which adds up to skill points for unlocking new moves, and you also get some interesting lore to read. If you scan enemy corpses, you'll learn more about their weaknesses and gain an edge in battles with the same foes. The Art of Healing. Leaving the XP loss mechanic aside, managing your health throughout the game will be key. You have a limited number of stim packs which serve as your standard Estus flask charges, so don't just heal after every fight. Some battles may see additional enemies spawning once the first wave is down. Try to get a feel for how much damage you could soak up on different areas and at different difficulties. Heal only when you are at death's door. Purging and the troops thereof. Throughout the game, you'll encounter a variety of foes, but Purge troopers are easily some of the toughest. Some carry electric staffs while others specialize in dual-wielding electric batons. The former is best handled by dodging and attacking when openings are available. The latter have extensive combos and an unblockable attack which can be dodged by backflipping. There's also the electric hammer-wielding trooper who must be dodged since their slow attacks can't be parried or blocked. Finally, there's the commander who fires from a distance and can seemingly counter your force powers, except for force slow. Slow them, close the distance, and take them out while ensuring the other troops don't box you in. And that wraps it up. If you like what we're doing, please consider subscribing to our channel. We upload new videos daily. Also, don't forget to switch on the bell notification icon, that way you don't miss out on any of our videos.